Alright guys, so I have to give another disclaimer. Unfortunately, I lost more audio in my Red Rock trip than I had originally realized. So this video actually is also going to be missing a few spots where I'm going to voice over it. So when you see my voice not matching up with what you're hearing, that's because I had to record over it. But I think I solved the problem. I think I figured out what the issue was. So this should be the last time that happens. But here we go. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Climbing Vlog. So today's day 2 that we're out here in Red Rocks. We were lucky enough to get a campsite last night, but there's also a bunch of empty campsites. We're gonna pack everything up into the car, head back over to craft boulders. I think Renen's gonna try the Avian Flu one more time, and then depending on how hot it feels, I might actually try Campus Problem today. And then those might be it. We might just pack it up and then head back. We'll see how the weather feels, what the traffic estimates are for our trip back. So I think it was destiny that we ended up coming here, because even though this was a last-minute trip for us to head out to Red Rocks, turns out this is the last weekend that the campsites were even available at all for the rest of the summer. Today's actually feeling way hotter than yesterday. It's actually feeling closer to those forecasted temperatures of it being in the mid 80s. So things are heating up. So we'll see how today's climbing goes. Let's hope that I end this spontaneous trip on a good note, since I won't be able to come back here until probably October at the earliest. Okay, I don't know if I've said this before, but Missy is so frustrating sometimes. It seems like as soon as we get just far enough away from the beginning of the trail or the hike towards the boulders is when she decides that she has to poop. So right now, we just finally got past this little divot, and what happens? Missy has to go poop. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drop off my pads and run it back to the trash cans, because I do not want to have to deal with Missy's poop for another few hours until I actually can make it back to the trash can. Since I had to run back to the trash can and things are really hot outside, I had Renen just go ahead and walk in front of us, and now he's way up there, so I have quite some distance to make up before I can catch up to him. We'll probably end up meeting up with him over at Avian Flu. So I just caught up with Renen. He was thinking that instead of hiking all the way up to Avian Flu, hiking back down, and then going past it, he's thinking that we should go to Campus Problem first, and then hike up to Avian Flu, and then just leave from there. So I think we're gonna go ahead and just head straight on back to Campus Problem. Hopefully today will be a little bit different than any of my previous tries, and hopefully I'll make it to the top. Wish me luck. Half the problem's in the shade, half of it's in the sun. Basically, for this one, you start with your hands way back in here, and you work your way through this whole bulge and top out right up there. I think I'm gonna follow Renen's lead and sun's out, guns out. Huh? You're saying vape? And they're not vape, but I don't know if you can see it, but I got belly sweat from carrying the front pack, and I can't maneuver myself to show you my back, but guarantee you a lot of back sweat. So let's do it. All right, so I'm gonna give Campus Problem a go right now. I haven't warmed up on anything, but I think warming up would be futile at this point in my life. So wish me luck. Not yet. I think I got to work this spot to remember how the heck to get around this. Feet are so hard. Why are the feet so hard? Alright, so this is gonna be my last try. I'm still feeling kind of pumped, and it's just as hard as I remember it being, but this time it's done. It's going down. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna do it. I will then have 2 V5s in my belt.
Come on. Come on, dude. Let's head jam.
I did it. Oh my gosh, that is so hard. I think the head jam is cheating, but I don't care.
Yeah, they do.
I made it up. No head jam would have been no send for sure. And I know you can't see from up here, but the only thing to actually grab is a tiny little pocket right here. So when your hand goes in it, you have that much to actually pull on. Hell yeah. And my feet stayed on. I did the beginning part perfect. Are you so inspired to finish Avian Flu now?
Feel like it.
Yeah?
Like to actually send something.
I want you to send it too, man. I've literally tried this so many trips and so many, like, I want to say at least 2 years. I've only been climbing for like 4, but I think 2 years I've been trying this problem. And I finally got it. Right when we finished hiking to the top to get to Avian Flu, I realized that I didn't have my cell phone with me. I reached for my pockets and checked through my entire bag and realized I did not have my phone with me. So, in hopes that I just left it back at Campus Problem, I sprinted all the way back. Luckily, I made it there just in time. There were a couple ladies that were about to hike out, and as I was getting to the Campus Problem, they were leaving. I asked them if they saw a phone, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, we were gonna wait for someone to call it or hope that somebody came back for it." But literally, I was less than a minute. If it took me any longer, I probably would have missed those ladies and would not have gotten my phone back. So thank you, ladies. I didn't catch your names, but I do appreciate that you were, thoughtful enough to pick up the phone and you had the intentions of getting it back to me. And you did give it back to me. So thank you. I really do appreciate it. Yes, come on.
Well, I have a project now. Unlike most of my projects that get started in, you get a couple moves in or halfway through. This one's so close. Definitely feeling it today. Such as life as a climber, right? 2 more moves. Hand match, finish. Like level 10 jug is right there.
All right, but
Next time,
we're gonna start heading back, and my memory cards are full practically anyways, so we decided to head back to the car. It's getting really hot out here, and I didn't even realize it until we started hiking back, but the sand was actually starting to get too hot for Missy's feet as well. While we were walking back, I could tell that she was getting uncomfortable on the sand. So we're gonna head back, try to beat some of the traffic on our way home. Thanks for watching Climbing Vlog. If you haven't already, remember to like, comment, and subscribe so you can see the new videos that come out each week. Thanks, Renen, for coming out with me this weekend. I super appreciate it, man. Thanks for watching Climbing Vlog. We'll see you next week.